final award recipient this evening is Rebecca Torres. At the age of 13, Rebecca Torres was in an automobile accident that fractured her spinal cord, paralyzing her arms and legs. In 1999, she enrolled in Harvard to pursue a dream career in fashion. With a few adaptations, she became the first student using a wheelchair to complete the fashion degree, earning her associate's degree in 2002. She continued her education at the University of Arizona, where she earned a Bachelor of Theater Arts in 2004. In 2009, Rebecca found a way to use her artistic talent, coupled with her personal interest in supporting individuals with similar injuries, to help and empower others. She founded Backbones, a nonprofit organization that provides one-to-one support for individuals with spinal cord injuries. In her role as founder and executive director, Rebecca has worked with organizations such as Shriners Hospital for Children to provide resources for recreation, disability rights, college, travel, employment, and fitness to individuals with disabilities.
I have known Becky since the year 2000 when she entered as a new student to Harper College. I learned about her right away because she was a very persistent and determined young student who wanted to do fashion. It was kind of challenging for us to figure out how will we make that work, because she is a spinal cord injured individual who has limited mobility in her arms. And as you could imagine, doing fashion and design, the machinery, the industrial sewing machines, scissors, you name it, how would we work that out? Her life changed drastically overnight. Her family had an automobile accident where she had a spinal cord injury. As a 13-year-old, adjusting to that was probably not an easy task. But she bounced right up, and she knew that this is the life I have now. What can I do with it? With her creativity, her resilience, and our willingness to support students who want to succeed, we figured out a way. In fact, she graduated in the year 2002 and moved on to transfer to the University of Arizona. After she finished her degree, she moved back and she used her own experience and creativity to start her own non-for-profit organization. And she's the founder and executive director of that program. It's called Backbones, where other spinal cord injured individuals can mentor new individuals that become disabled due to a spinal cord. She was voted as Woman of the Year for New Mobility, which is a magazine for individuals with disabilities. She is always doing fundraisers and is very successful in all the things that she puts in place. Actually, she's going to be part of our Disability Awareness Month here at Harper. She has proven that when you want something and you put in the work and effort, that you can get there. I say, Becky, thank you very much. Thank you for touching so many lives, touching my life. I am proud beyond words of all that you have done. The younger generation has the work to do, and you have picked up that work. And so I really appreciate you and knowing you. And I wish you continued success in everything and anything that you try.
It is my pleasure to introduce 2016 Distinguished Alumni Award recipient, Rebecca Torres.
Thank you, everyone. involved in this recognition for the distinguished alumni here at Harper and Freedom. I know you put in a lot of work, so thank you, and also President Ender. And a really big thank you to Pasquala, which I think she's back there, who was the person who nominated. And I just wanted to say something about Pasquala from the first time that I met her, that I have not told her this before, but she told me about her work with activism and disability work, and getting arrested while she was protesting for disability rights. And,
Call me out
there when
when
the APA was passed, and when I talked to her, and she told me these things, my first thought was like, she's a badass. Like, here I am in front of another Latina woman who has a disability, and she's kicking butt, and she's creating change in our community. And I wanted to be like her. It changed my outlook on what it meant, what disability rights was, and I wanted to be that type of person. So now you know that, even though I had never told you that before. But it really is an honor to be here among everyone else that was nominated here today, and to be recognized by your own community is great. This kind of feels like an Oscar moment when you thank everyone, but I think it's a common theme that everyone here today said, that we are surrounded by all these amazing people that have been our mentors and our supporters, and it's really because of them. And my journey involves a whole spider web of people that have been webbed into my life, and they've stuck around, and they support all the things that I do, even though they sometimes seem outrageous or crazy or weird. And they just step up and they say, okay, you sound crazy today, but what do you need me to do? And those are the types of people that we need to be surrounded by. And they do it, and they may complain, or they may laugh, or they rejoice when there's success. But they're there and they show up, and for those people, I'm grateful for them. 3 of those people here are here today. Specifically, one of them is Sally McDavid, which is sitting right over here. Raise your hand, please. I'm putting you on the spot. Sally is one of those teachers. She was my teacher in high school, Palatine High School. But she's one of those teachers that they make movies about, that all the students go to with their problems, and she somehow makes them feel better, even though they don't go away. You make them feel better. But she taught me a lot about creative thinking, and at a point when I thought I was not going to be able to use a sewing machine to be able to sew and pursue fashion design, I met her, and she said, oh, I have a sewing machine in my office that you can operate with the push of a button. You don't even need your feet to have to push a pedal. And I went to her classroom the next day, and I tried out the sewing machine during my lunch period, and I don't think I ever went to lunch again. I just went there every day and created stuff. And so she really encouraged me to explore that and to come here and do the degree and complete the degree in fashion. And it was something that I was scared of, but she encouraged me to do it, even though I didn't know how. I was going to figure all of it out, and we did. And she said to do it because I was good at it, not because, the type of thing like, oh, you can do anything that you want to do. It was because you're good at this, you need to pursue it. And the staff and the faculty here at Harper were always really supportive. Cheryl and Neil were the people that were the directors of the program at the time. But I think they were intimidated of what my needs were going to be, and I was intimidated because I didn't know what my needs were going to be. But together, we worked together, and we figured it out. And the Access and Disability Office with Pasquale and Tom, again, they were also very supportive to figuring out my accommodations, and even being able to go on a trip to Paris with the program. So it took a lot of creative thinking and a lot of flexibility, but that is my life. Living with a disability is every day about creative thinking and flexibility. But after I worked doing costume design and theater for a while, when I decided to start Backbones, I was scared that I would lose some of that creativity. And again, I went to Sally and she said to me these words I will never forget. I was in tears and I said, I don't know if I want to do this. If I do this, I'm in and I'm going to do it right. And she said to me, you won't lose your creativity. You're going to bring your creativity to everything that you do. And again, that was a little push that I needed for that. And I started Backbones. And so I've been the most creatively fulfilled building Backbones and being able to use different creative outlets to create awareness and social justice. So thank you, Sally, for for sprinkling my world with your energy and for giving me that little push and the gift of exploration. And the two other people I wanted to thank today are my parents, which are sitting right next to Sally. You two can raise your hands too. My parents have 6 kids, and they have supported all of us and with anything that we've ever wanted to do. They're there. They come to events. Sometimes they're bored. Sometimes they're enjoying it, but they're there. They show up. And I know that they're proud of me, and I'm happy that I can make them proud. But they also make me proud because they came to this country for a better life. And together, they built a future, they built a business together, and they've been able to provide for me and my siblings. We've never needed a single thing. They've always given us everything that we need. They give us an opportunity, an education, and the work ethic, and also the need and want to give to others that are in need. So thank you to them. And to everyone here today, you guys are doing great work creating the foundation for to many students in our community, and it's really great that you do that. So please continue to do that for many others. Thank you.